Good morning, Carlotta the Beautiful. There she is. Where's Sandy? Is Sandy around this morning? Is Sandy? Who's around this morning? Give me a guy. Give me a guy. We need a sweet man today to do our first morning giveaway. Who's the giveaway guy this morning? Eric? He will be? Okay, Carlotta. I need a guy. Who's our guy this morning? Chef, you do it. Chef, you do it. Chefy, since you can't win, well, you can. You win all the time. Chefy, get ready to do our giveaway this morning. Okay, good morning, Commando, handsome guy. Sandy, I'm sorry you missed it. I'm giving it to Chefy. Chef, you got the giveaway this morning. It's the sweet giveaway. The men are doing it this week. They're giving away the candy first thing this morning. Okay? Chefy, that's up to you. Sorry, Sandy, I didn't see you there first. It's me, Michael, Mama. There you are. So you're Virginia Lee on here. Okay. Sweets for sweets, Ollie. That means you might win, right? Means you might just win it. That was one of my first sips of coffee this morning. Tea this morning. Gosh, that was good. That was good. Okay, let me try to get up the other thing. Types of dessert. Keep it sweet. Okay, you guys are with Chefy. You guys give me some likes up there too, please. 24 people, only 14 likes. We can do better than that for Chef right now. Let's give it to Chef. In the meantime, let me pull this guy up. Good morning, too. Good morning to everybody. Gosh, I'm glad to be here this morning. You know how nice it is? Sometimes you just wake up. You're just like, I woke up. There was a couple of months ago. No, it's been about a year. I had like a little period of time. I was like, I hope I wake up. I have so much to do in the morning. I don't want to not wake up. Oh, you guys are killing it with the answers there. Good job. Trying to get right behind you right over there. Still see people standing. So you guys still working on that answer? Great. Great. He's given away this morning. He's given away one of these gorgeous Thrasher candies. They haven't stopped being good, just so you guys know. They're just as good now. Good morning, Alicia. They're just as good now as they are, as they ever were. Okay, maybe somebody repeat the question there. And you're getting a Pops pack in there too. Okay? I love how you guys all say good morning to each other. Please always do that. Tabitha, you know they're good. So this, God, the chocolate just melts in your mouth. Everything around here is melts in your mouth stuff, especially the freeze dry. So, yesterday was Taffy Tuesday, right? This is great. The chef has got you guys on the desserts. Type of dessert. Thanks, Nick. It's the long hair. Like I'm slicking it back now. I'm going for the slick look, right? Going slick look. I want to get my hair cut really bad. And Elle told me, don't get my hair cut because she's going to cut it for me. Now I have to wait about another 3 months, though. So, gosh, it's going to take forever to get up here and cut my hair, but that's okay. In the meantime, she called me Rapunzel. She said, calm down. Oh, how about a Pops Apple Crisp for the dessert? Pops Apple Crisp. I say a Pops Apple Crisp. Tiramisu. We still don't have it, you guys? Are you kidding me? Chef's going to start coming up with all the games from now on. Oh, wait, looks like Chris and Ellen might have got it. I have no clue what's going on here. A Pops Almond Crunch. That's Sandy. That's the one I would have guessed. That was the one I was going to guess. Michelle, the guess is name a dessert. Name a dessert. Oh, Chefy's saying it's cold. So he's giving you guys Oh gosh, what kind of cold desserts? Ice cream. Okay. Oh, let me show you this while we're talking. If Taylor's here this morning or not. Taylor, you guys remember that cool piece of art Taylor sent me yesterday? So I framed it up, made it like that. I love this thing. Love it framed, right, Allie? Doesn't that look good in the frame, Nick? It was simple. Looks really good in here. I like it a lot. You should see it up close. The colors and everything that are so good. Okay. Well, it looks to me like Chef has stumped the team. Good job. And that was without notice. He wasn't even given notice. Cream puffs. Gosh, Shady Cat, I love cream puffs. I used to be addicted to cream puffs. Used to be addicted to them. Frozen yogurt. Richard Bruette got it! Okay, I wonder what Richard said. What did Richard say? Let's go backwards. See if Richard Bruette. What did Richard say? Oh, I don't know how you guys do this. Sorbet. Was it a sorbet? Congratulations, Richard. Congrats to... Way to go, Richard! Sorbet. Okay. How did you guys not say sorbet after all of those, after the last hour and a half here? Nobody said sorbet. Neither did I. Okay, Richard, from your friend in Czechoslovakia, from your friend in Czechoslovakia, he has gifted you this and this. Congratulations, Czechoslovakian chocolate and Czechoslovakian cats with a little sorbet mixed in there. Okay, Rich? I love you, by the way, Richard. I think you wrote to me this morning and I didn't get a chance to read it. I'll get to it. I love you very much, Richard. Also, rule on the sweets. When you win a sweet from somebody that's winning the sweet for you, you do not have to send in a reading or anything. I just need your address. But you don't owe me a reading. This was a gift from Chef to you. But remember yesterday when I was telling you guys all how great you were because everybody sent in readings and it was all good and we all had done a good job and blah, blah, blah. And I was the happy camper guy. Today I'm what? Today I'm kind of not. Today it was let's call it a failure to communicate. Okay? Let's call it Pop still has boxes sitting here that haven't been claimed. So maybe those failures to communicate want to recommunicate today, huh? But when that happens, I sort of don't have, when that happens, I sort of don't have a reading, like the set of readings that you guys want me to read the next morning, okay? Because that's what I want to do. I want to be reading your readings, not just what our Pops feels like. And usually when I get those readings from you, they all line up and it comes out great. Okay? So if you won a box yesterday, I think it's still sitting here. So try to get it from me, okay? In the meantime, the card for today. Okay. No, Lee, this is no attack on anybody. Just get to it when you can. Seriously. Please, 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 nobody, you guys don't feel like I'm attacking anybody. It's just Pops communicating impeccably, right? We just communicate impeccably, say what's going on. There's no seriously, everything, there's a million reasons for things happening. Million. Am I right? We're just communicating. The beautiful card this morning. Beautiful card. So the card, I actually pulled this card, did a little meditation this morning, and I pulled the card because we didn't really have a set of readings to go. I do have our assumption. I'll finish up a little on that. But, oh my God, look at what I just saw. Wait till you see what I'm going to show you. Wow, this is crazy what I'm going to show you. This is crazy. Okay, so I pulled the card this morning, and then I said, let me take whatever the card's going to be and work some readings off of that card along with our book. Here's the card. God, it's a pretty card. 3 of Wands, virtue in this deck. It's virtue, okay? In this deck. I'm seeing you backwoods in large letters. I'm not sure what happened to your reading. I'll have to look for it, or maybe you can send it again. We'll look for that. We have virtue. This is what's really neat. As soon as I picked up the cover of this book, they virtually look like they go together. They look like they go together, don't they? They're almost the same color patterns. And then right here, look at the flowers on them are almost matched up. I don't know why I'm commenting on that, but it's striking me right morning. Backwoods, we'll figure that out. I apologize if there's something that I missed. I usually don't miss things, but also, you know what, sometimes I do. So, isn't that a beautiful card, Kieran? Yeah. I've had a beautiful, gorgeous morning. I hope everybody else has. Okay? I just truly do. We're going to do something here. I'm going to read. I like doing definitions once in a while. Remember our definitions? So I'm going to read a definition this morning. And this one, hold on one second. This is sort of a separate thing. This isn't part of, we still have 3 nice, oh my God, wait till you see these boxes. These boxes, you know why they're so big? Oh, you won your Facebook dispute, Sandy. Did you? Good for you. Nice. Good for you. Good for you. I'm so excited by that. I wish I did. I've had 6 disputes. They've let me back once out of 6. The others, they never even replied. Anyways, huge boxes, right? They're so big, I couldn't even close them. Wait for it. But before we do that one, I want to give away one more goodie this morning by doing a definition. Okay? I'm going to read a definition. Excuse me. Good morning, too, up there on IG. I'm going to read a definition. And then whoever, I read the words on my screen. Remember, as we do this, my screen and your screens on scroll speeds are all different everywhere. And I try to read them as fast as I can. And as soon as I see the answer, that's the person I say ceasefire on. Also, on definitions, you must spell the word correctly. Some of the other ones, I don't care as much unless I say so. But usually I know what you mean. But on definitions, you must spell it correctly, okay? So I'm going to read the definition. Everybody ready? I know you're ready. There should be a couple more likes, but we're going to get ready. Here's the definition. Behavior showing a high moral standard. Go. Go. Tabitha's go. Honey Badger, kindness. No typos. Impeccable. Power. Integrity. Kieran, virtue. I made it really easy. Virtue. You got it, Kieran. Nicely done, by the way. Kieran, virtue. I just read it to you. I just showed the card. I gave you every hint you could possibly have. I told you up front what there was going to be. I said we're studying virtue. Good job, Kieran. Behavior showing high moral standards. Morality is a whole other concept too. Okay. Nick, you didn't even work. That's hilarious. I was too busy being funny to pay attention. Nick, you're great. What I'm giving Key Rin, because I just wanted to get that definition in. Key Rin, you're going to claim this from me. No readings necessary. I just want to get this out to you, and you're getting the last of Eric Montgomery's wish stones. The wish stone with a little bit of fruit attached. Okay? So she's getting that for being super smart and knowing virtue. Okay? So this goes to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's talk about virtue for just a moment. Actually, let me ask you guys. Do you want me to talk about it? Do you want me to talk about virtue just a little bit? Tell me. Give me about 10 people. Let's say, Pops, talk about virtue just a little. Tell us what you figured out this morning. Read us a couple of things. Yeah? I'd love to. Or truly. Let me share this first. We'll talk about virtue. Thank you. Thanks for being interested. I mean it too. It's interesting. All of these things we want to learn: goodness, kindness, tolerance, virtue, impeccability. All of these things just to grow us up as people. And then we just want to sit around and talk about it. It's pretty darn cool. Drink tea and talk about it. Share. So Michelle sent this in. Michelle's our good friend on here. She sent this in to me a couple of days ago, and I told her that I'd read it. I kind of asked permission to read it. Michelle Coffin. Is Michelle here this morning? Tabitha, it's all so cool to be cool to each other. I look forward to each other. Is Michelle Coffin here? Filial piety. I love that, Mamba. It's all filial love right here. There you are, Michelle. Here we go. So, she sent me this Monday morning, and I just got a chance to read it online today. Morning, Pops. Who doesn't like being told good morning in the morning? You wake up to your DM, good morning. I have so many of my friends do that. I write them back and go, good morning, handsome. Good morning, beautiful. Morning, Pops. I wanted to reach out to you. The universe leading me to you is so unexpected, but it is what I had been searching for. And the universe delivered. Are you kidding me? The universe delivered you to me. The supplements and apple crisps have really changed my soul. It's been decades since I was able to find the medicine, and I'm thankful. My husband has been having a very difficult time with life, and he started taking them, and it has changed him for the better. My bags keep getting contaminated, but I keep trying. I want that jersey, Pops. LOL. I say this every day. Only good will come to me. Only good will come to me. I am grateful. I am grateful for finding this community. Many sweet wishes to you and our mush crew. Those are kind of things you love to read to each other. Because it's real. People are going through stuff all day long. And there's a little oasis to go to, hang out for just a little bit. Feel better. I love that. And it's true, Allie. I mean, for now, for seasons, for dips in cycles, and however the leaves all blend together in one big leaf pile for now, and then the wind will blow some of it away, and some other leaves will blow in, and nature takes its course. Nature takes its course. Just don't poison the leaf pile. Keep the leaf pile sweet with virtue. With virtue. Let's talk about virtue for just a minute. What's virtue mean? I like to often compare words so you can compare the, synonyms and antonyms, right? So, virtue, brave is a virtue, to be brave. The other side of that is to be a coward. But you can also be excess. So you have this, it's a balance. Virtue is a balance. It's almost like being a really good mushroom farmer. You got to keep all of your plates spinning. Got to keep them all spinning. Got to have your plates started. You got to have your agar going. You got to have some jars colonizing. You got to have stuff in the tent. You got to have tubs going. You got to have stuff in the dehydrator. Got to have grain prepped. I mean, but you're balanced. A very balanced grower can grow well. It's when you lose your balance. So virtue is it's the highest level of human balance. I'm not talking Christian virtue or Jewish virtue or a religious virtue. I'm talking balance. That we're balanced and we're able to keep all of our plates spinning, whether they're our mushroom plates or our life plates. So, if virtue is the center, each of these words I use is going to be a center word. Follow me if you see what I'm talking about. And you're right, Richard, nature is balance. And that's why sometimes it's sunny and sometimes it rains. But my yard's green. So here's the balance word, brave. You can go too far in one direction, cowardly. You can go too far in the other direction, rash. Don't be rash. That's not what virtuous brave is. Pops can be rash sometimes. I have to fight that. I'm never a coward. Well, I am, but I rarely am a coward. But boy, I can be the other part of virtue, brave. I can be rash. Calm down, Pops. Virtuous brave. Here's another one, temperate. Remember we talked about that the other day, temperance, balance. You could be temperate in all things, or one of the directions you go, addictive. That's not temperate. You're addicted. Temperate is you can do it and you can stop. The other end of it is vice. Ascetic means you avoid it altogether. It's the worst thing that you could ever do. That's not balanced. Temperate. Generous is a virtue. Stingy is the bad side of it. Extravagant is the other side of it. Be generous, but don't be extravagant. We're not giving away pink Cadillacs here. A few pills and some extras. And a lot of good love. Truthful is a virtue. Self-deprecating is the other side of it, where you just, I'm talking bad about myself. And boastful is the other side of it. I'm not talking flex. Pops loves to flex. Boasting. I hate the boasting guys, especially the guys that have done everything you've done but better. This is about you say, yeah, I've had a hunter like, oh, I had a hunter like Gomez. Every day they've done better. That guy. Mr. Boastful. Now, Mr. Flex, show me your muscles. How'd you get them? I want those. Nothing wrong with that guy. If he's doing it from, let me show you how to get one of these. I have my friend, the monster. He's not boastful about it. Let me show you. I'll send you your diet. You have a witty guy. That's a nice virtue, to be witty. Pops is funny. He's witty. I know that. You know what I could be? Boorish. making fun of everybody in my attempt to be funny. I never post the jokes at other people. They're always at me. Did you notice that? Whenever there's a joke, it's always I'm the butt of my own joke. That's good humor. That's honest humor. It's witty. But don't be boorish. Don't be picking on other people in your jokes. And the other side of that's buffoonish. And I'm close to that. I'm always close to the excess guy. I'm almost wearing the clown nose. Close. But I have to back up sometime. Pops, you don't need to wear the clown nose. Just be witty. But I'm never boorish. I'll give you a couple more. Do you guys like this? Is okay? You want a couple more of these? Do you want a couple more of these? Yeah, Alicia? Kieran? Yes? This is pretty interesting, right? Where we see there's a balanced word and a balance, and then we can see the other side, which way we want to be. I think it's really neat. Friendly. Let's be friendly. That's a virtue. You know what a really creepy side of friendly is? Quarrelsome. A quarrelsome guy. Always. You know the other side of that? Bootlicker. Friendly. We call them ass kissers. Bootlicker. Eddie Haskell from Leave It to Beaver. That's a beautiful sweater you're wearing, Mrs. Cleaver. You know darn good and well he's just bootlicking. Those guys are creepy. But friendly? You want to be friendly. Brown nosers, right, Alicia? But that's the other side of that virtue. A leg humper, Cappy calls it. I've never heard that one before. That's funny, Cappy. Spirited. Oh, God, you guys know Pops is spirited. It's a virtue to be spirited. Did you know, Cappy? That was hilarious. It's a virtue to be spirited. The other side of that is to be melancholy. Usually couches have melancholy on them. I roll on my couch, I roll in melancholy. Virtue, spirited. What's the other side of that? Boisterous, loud, obnoxious. That guy. I'm not that guy, I promise. Especially in person. We got a new guy from Australia. Great. Give you a couple more. Conscientious. That's a virtue. To be conscientious. Look at all you people saying hi to our Australian friend. That was so kind. Conscientious. You could either be conscientious or you could be depraved. We know what that means. Or you could be deferential. No. Put it off. I'll get to it. I'll defer. Or you're conscientious. Balanced. Keep your plate spinning. Did you know that at virtue, it's okay to be indignant? Did you know that? I mean it. It's okay to be indignant because your indignance comes from self-respect. We'll talk about that later in the week. But it's actually okay to be indignant. It's what you do with your indignance, ultimately. 99% of the time, I ask you to be quiet with it. Just keep it to yourself. That's your problem. It's your issue. You'll grow from it. Unless somebody asked you. But it's okay to be indignant. It's a virtue, actually. The other side of indignant is envious. I want what they have. Most envious people don't put in the work. They just want it. You know how you get it? Do what that guy did. Ask him how he got them. And he's not going to boast. He's going to flex and show you. Might work out with you. Might give you a routine. The other side of indignant is retributive. the guy that's going to get back at you. I'm going to do something about it. Instead of shut up. You're allowed to be indignant. It's what you do with it. Virtue. I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones right here. We're almost done with our list. We have 2 more to go. Benevolent. It's benevolent to be, it's virtuous to be benevolent. I love the word benevolent. I could break it down for you in the Latin. Oh, what a pretty word. The other side of benevolent is mean. You guys know some mean-spirited people. I do not anymore. I don't hang around them, man. Get out of here. You're not part of my life. Mean-spirited people don't get to hang around. But you guys know some. Mean-spirited. And then, benevolent-spirited people. And the other side of that is self-sacrificing. Oh, I'll give everything I have. Self-sacrificing. That sounds like a good thing at first, but it's not. Nobody asked you to sacrifice. Nobody asked you to give up an arm or a leg. That was dumb of you. What are you doing? Why'd you give your arm up? You need that arm. You know what you should have done? Showed the guy how to do it. So self-sacrificing something, then you run into codependencies and enabling and all this other stuff at that end. And I'll give you one more word. I love this one too. This works here at the Mush Lab. You guys can see that by what we're growing and how this whole operation's growing. Industrious. It's virtuous to be industrious. It's virtuous to work. It's virtuous to get after your stuff. Whatever it is, it's virtuous. The opposite of that, industrious, is lazy. Vacations are okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's a recharge, refuel. But the industrious virtue or lazy. And the other side of that is single-minded, workaholic. That's all I think about. It's all I do. Where's your balance? Anybody can do that, and then they don't have a wife and a family, and so you got a pretty house, but you don't have a relationship with your kid. You haven't been to the football game, and you haven't brought your wife flowers. What? Back up, pal. Get industrious as a virtue. It's not virtuous to be an alcoholic. So virtue, at almost every level, we're not talking moral values here, even though that's important. We're talking balance. It's virtue is our balance. Oh, Nick, please bring them flowers. I mean that. That's how we make women feel good when we bring them flowers. Do it. They tell you, honey, you're the king. Wear the crown. Once in a while, let him wear a crown. Watch this. Men love wearing crowns. Did you know that, ladies? Men love wearing crowns. We want to bring you flowers, but we want you to give us a crown. Watch this. See that right there? Pops. All right? That's what we like. Hold on. Now, let me go back to the list. This is witty. This isn't being a buffoon now. I hope this isn't being a buffoon. This is to show you guys. See? See what I'm talking about? That's how we're supposed to live. Like we're kings of pops. I hope I'm getting a screenshot out of this one. Okay? You got to make your man feel like a king. Kieran. King Pops. What the hell am I doing? Now, right? You guys get it? Now, this is bordering on buffoonery. I get it. But I didn't put the hat on you, so I'm not making fun of you. Right? Oh my God. This is the coolest thing ever. I was going to try to flash it on you guys somehow. I didn't know I was going to do it today this way. This, with Big J and his wife, they came over last week and they brought me this. And I was like, this is so gosh darn cool. I got to blow the family up with this one of these mornings. I'm aware that I'm messing my. Oh my God, I can't. I'm not a buffoon. I promise you, I'm not a buffoon. I promise it's witty. I was witty. Okay? It's a virtue. I'm virtuous. It's part of, you gotta keep them engaged. You gotta. Is that from Burger King? Is it from Burger King? Yeah, it is from Burger King. You guys, we should all get one. Everybody, all of us sit around watching. We got all wear our king hats on. You guys, a couple of you girls bring home one. Stop by, do a drive-through Burger King. Say, give me one of that crown so I can give it to my husband tonight. You imagine that? That would be the funnest thing ever. And the guys here, you go get flowers. Somebody here go get a flower. You imagine Carlotta and Sandy. I can see them doing it right now. Okay, honey, I have something for you. Oh my goodness. Honey, really? I had something for you. How interesting. I was thinking of you too, dear. Okay, I went through Burger King. Let's go with, I'm going to do it. I'm sorry, I'm cracking myself up, man. This isn't crying this time. This is laughing. What the heck is wrong with Pops? Okay. Here we go. I looked up a list of the top 10 most popular athletes all time history in the world. Top 10 most popular athletes all time in the world. Go. I picked one off of that list. Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan. At this point, I couldn't sleep. Bruce Jenner, Michael Jordan. Tiger Woods was number one. Ali, Jerry Rice, Michael Jordan, Babe Ruth, Bruce Jenner, Fuju, Serena Williams, Joe Montana, Tiger Williams, Babe Ruth, Pele, Magic, Larry Bird, Conor McGregor, Kobe Bryant, Frazier, Pele, Ali, Wayne Gretzky is on the list. Jordan, LeBron, Pablo Nurmi, Magic Johnson, Pele, I don't know, Michael Phelps, the Slick Kitten, kill it. Michael Phelps. I was almost thinking I was going to have to give a hint, but smarty Slick Kitten, she's there. Slick Kitten, Michael Phelps. I think he's like number seven on the all-time list. One of the best, probably the best swimmer that ever lived, right? Amazing. Meow. Right. Oh, yeah, she's a meow. Okay, meow. Which one do you want? 1, 2, or 3? Each one's just a little bit different, too. Okay? So which one do you want, kitty? It's up to her. That's a number one. Number one. I wonder what's in here today. It's almost impossible to open. It's packed so tight. Like, oh my God, this is hard. This is hard. Oh. Okay, got it. Okay. Here we go. Whew. Okay, we've got a Pops pack. Okay, beautiful Pops pack. We all know Pops packs, and we act like they're throw it away. Pops packs are still pretty good stuff. I want you guys to know, and they work. Okay, so we got a Pops pack. We also have from the hills of Arkansas. Okay, nice fruits, by the way. We're getting good reviews, good people, really, they're good fruit. And boop, in her bag. This is Candy Wednesday. Look at that. Candy Wednesday for you. And there are a bunch of freeze-drieds. So here we go. Freeze-dried Skittles and the supplement pack and a Pops pack. Okay? That's your gorgeous box for today. Thank you, kitty. Kitty! Thank you. I need a reading from you, and I need your address, okay? And I know you'll send it in. You always do. I'm just going to put the meow, okay? I don't know what I'm talking about. The meow. Okay, I want to read a couple more things. What time is it? 40 minutes. Okay. Can I get about, oh my God, there's 73 people that have been here this morning. This is one of the biggest we've ever had. One of the biggest we've ever had. Oh my goodness, congratulations to this group. Wow, congratulations. I'm gonna read this list. I'm gonna read a list, okay? It's a virtue list. We're still talking virtue right now. Back, we're gonna jump into 2 more games. We have at least 2 more giveaways today. We've done 3 already. We did a sweets, then we did a definition, then we did this one, and now we're gonna do a couple more. The virtues. This is a list. Don't lose focus. Stay in touch with me right now. I want you guys to stay in touch with me here, please, as I read this complete list. And it's in alphabetical order. And just dial in as I read this list, please, to some of the words that mean something to you. Okay? And it'll take us a couple minutes to read through this. But gosh, is this neat. Virtues. This is called the gifts of character. Of course, we all want to develop a strong and impeccable character. That's what we want to be known for. We want people to look at our lives and say, that's a person of strong character and a balanced person. He's neither addictive nor retributive. He's neither boorish nor super clown. He's got a real nice balance. How do you get there? You have gifts of character, assertiveness, caring. Ooh, wait for this one. Pops loves this one. All us mycologists are going to love this gift of character. Cleanliness. Did you know cleanliness is a gift of character? Think about that. I'm not doing that cleanliness next to godliness thing. Cleanliness because that's what's best for you. That's how you'll grow best. And it's not just physical cleanliness either. Remember the seeds we're supposed to plant. Clean seeds. That's why TVs don't need to be on. Assertiveness, caring, cleanliness, commitment, compassion, confidence, consideration, cooperation, courage, courtesy, creativity, detachment, determination. Ooh, I have some of that. Diligence, enthusiasm. Let's get enthusiastic. Excellence, flexibility. It's virtuous to be flexible. Forgiveness. Oh my God, you better forgive people. Friendliness, generosity, please. You'll get more than you've ever given. I'm sorry for that old saw, but it's true. Friendliness, generosity, gentleness, helpfulness, honesty, honor, humility. Oh, sure, you know you're the cat's meow. But don't go around meowing in people's face. Idealism, integrity, joyfulness, justice, kindness. All of these words we talk about. Love, loyalty, moderation. That's that temperance word, right? Modesty, orderliness. Look at the labs. Patience. Got to do that to grow mushrooms. Peacefulness. Boy, is my grow room peaceful. Perseverance. I wouldn't even have one if I hadn't persevered. Reliability. I wonder if when you send me a DM with your address in it, does this actually get out to you? I think some of you know the answer. reliability, responsibility, self-discipline, service. Serve each other. Serve. This is what you guys are doing every morning you come here. Yeah, you're getting served, but just your presence, just the fact that there's 73 makes 74 easier to get to the next time. Did you get that? You're serving each other just by being here. You don't have to say a word. Just sit on the sidelines. It's okay. But then when you really serve, tact, thankfulness, tolerance, trust, trustworthiness, truthfulness, understanding. And here they're going to end it with, I love this. It was all in alphabetical order, and you could get off on every one of these words. Like this is a playbook for the next 50 years. The final word in this list of gifts of character, and it's a U word. It ends with, it starts with a U. Unity. You build character with union. Did you know that? Because it's not all about you. You learn to compromise. You learn to help. You learn to grow each other. You get grown by each other. There's unity. There's character in unity. It's hard to believe, but that's why people don't live on islands all by themselves. And then they have all these factories and they live all by a bunch of, we'd have 1,000, million, thousand islands everywhere. A lot more fences. There's 7 dangers of human virtue. I talked about all the good stuff. Let's talk about the bad stuff. There's 7 dangers of human virtue. This is according to Gandhi. We like Gandhi. We really do like Gandhi. And I think he's an evolved spirit. I think he probably had evolved and evolved and evolved. There's 3 or 4 people walk around the planet that are higher level than the rest of us. I think that they had existences and their energies evolved. Now they're into their new. He's one of them. 7 dangers of human virtue. Number 1, wealth without work. That's a danger. You have to earn stuff. Then you value it. Stuff that's given to you, you can frivolously throw away. You didn't know what it took to get that. Wealth without work is not virtuous. It's actually bad for your soul. Look at all the lottery winners. They never had a penny to themselves. They win $2 million. It's all gone in a year. And they've been ripped off and bought 53 Cadillacs. Because it's not virtuous. It's luck. It's great. Wealth without work. Pleasure without conscience. Just to experience pleasure, but you don't have a conscience about it? Bad. Knowledge without character. Knowledge without character. You know what you can do with knowledge? If you don't have good character, you can destroy things, right? But you have knowledge and you have good character, you're building everybody around you. Because remember what I told you guys what knowledge is, in my opinion. I have in my basement lab a bunch of selfish facts. They all belong to me. They're selfish facts. They become knowledge when I tell them to somebody. I share them. I speak it out with the power of my word. Now it is knowledge. Now it's a tree growing. I don't know where it's going to grow, but I planted that seed out loud by giving knowledge. Or I could have stayed in my basement with a selfish fact. Knowledge with character is amazing. Business without ethics. We experience that every day in our worlds. There's no virtue in business without ethics. Here's one. We forget this one. Science without humanity. Be careful. Be careful what we're cloning. Religion without sacrifice. And finally, this one. This is coming from Gandhi. We don't like talking about religion or politics here, so we don't. But those are the last two on his list. Politics without principle. Do you know how many unprincipled people are on the government trough? Lifetimes there. Some of them are 80 years old and running Congress. It's mind-boggling. If I could rewrite the world, I'd have some of the highest level CEOs in the biggest companies in the United States. You have to run for office and you need to do some public service. You get a 4-year term and you need to pay back to our society, your experience, your knowledge, help us be a better society. Then you can go back to your company and keep on making your millions of dollars. And thank you for helping us. Next, bring in the next brilliant genius to run us for 4 years. Next brilliant genius, thank you for the public service, and make it so important and so valuable that you get picked, not that you run away from that thing. But we don't do that. That isn't what we do. We should have made it an honorific, something that's an honor for you to be there. You're special. We need you up there. We don't trust you and you're going to take stuff from, we screwed the whole thing. Yeah, it should be a bonus salary, a virtually no salary. They don't need that money. Respect for self. Respect for self is the beginning of cultivating virtue in men and women. Respect yourself, that begins to cultivate your virtue. I'm going to do a couple more, and then we'll do these 2 giveaways. You know, Confucius says, I love this, you guys. I swear I do. You guys, I got to sit around and study virtue this morning. And I got to study what do these big shot, super, mythically brilliant spiritual leaders think about these subjects. It's amazing. So what's Confucius say? The superior man. You want to be a superior person? The superior person. Let's take man out of it, make it, Confucius always says man, he never said woman, right? The superior person thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. The common man thinks of comfort, but the superior man thinks of virtue first. Is what I'm going to do be balanced? If it's going to be balanced, I should be doing it. If I'm stepping out of my balance and I'm going in an imbalanced direction, it's probably a comfort zone or an anti-comfort zone, one or the other. That's all we got for this morning on that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you again. Now, top 10 bands of all time. I looked up a list of top 10 bands of all time. Give me a top 10 band off of the list. Top 10 band of all time. Here we go. Thank you, Kieran. Nirvana. Wait a minute. Alicia Payne said Nirvana? Wait a minute. So that's the answer. That was literally the first one. Wait. She nailed it. So I'm sorry, you guys. It's done. Kill it. Very, very first answer I have on here is Alicia Payne. And she goes, oh, it's Nirvana, Pops. Of course. Well, I mean, what else one would you have written down? I wrote down Nirvana. So, excuse me. I'm actually like, oh, what? We didn't even get a play. That's all right. That's okay. Let me see. I'm sorry. Alicia. That was Alicia Payne. Nice. Oh, I should let you pick the box. Excuse me. Excuse me, let's get back up to the screen now. Okay? All right, you guys, holy cow, that was fast. I think bands may not be my favorite category next time. No, it was good for her. Good for her. Which one do you want, Alicia? Alicia, no, it's up to you. You pick one or two. And then if you want to give it away, you get two. It's up to you. And we have like 3 or 4 more minutes. We're going to give away yours. I mean, we're going to open yours. And we have one more giveaway. Okay? So you pick the top one or the bottom one. You got number 2. Now remember that this is Candy Wednesday, right? Or Sweetie Wednesday? What do we want to call it? Something tasty. Tasty Wednesday. So, nice. Pops pack. Okay. And stuff from Arkansas. Straight from Arkansas to me, to you. Straight from Arkansas, from me to you. Okay? And we have some Brock Delights. Right? We got some taffies. Taff, frozen, freeze-dried taffy. Freeze-dried taffy. Boop, 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 boop. Now, these don't have doses in them. They're just candy. They're like the Skittles. They don't have anything in them. We're working on that still. We have a couple of them that we had put capsules in, but not this group. Okay, so this one goes to you. I love candy. Alicia, you send me in a reading, and if you did decide to do something with it, I need to know, but don't worry about that. Alicia Payne. I'd love to get this out to you. Reading and address, please. One more game. Let's do one more game. We got 3 minutes left. Okay. I have a ton of questions just because I wanted to be ahead of the kids. So, this is going to be another top 10. Another top 10 list, okay? Top 10 most popular fish food in the world. It's off of that list. Most popular fish food. Go. Catfish is on the list. Sushi, no. Caviar, no. Shrimp's on the list. Worms, no. Dog food, worms, bread, corn, fish, beta, sushi, zoomed, tuna, crab cake, sashimi, flies, walleye, mahi, tilapia's on the list. Salmon's on the list. Bloodworm, salmon. Like to feed fish? No, like to eat. Seafood, fish, walleye, salmon, sardines, wally, sea bass, corn. And I'm so glad I didn't sleep. Cod's on the list. Mahi, cat, mackerel, mahi, Alaskan pollock's on the list. Fish sticks, shark, flounder, tuna salad, mushrooms, lobster, canned tuna, brill, shrimp, corn, caviar, bass, shark, shrimp. I'm glad I got you guys. Squid, pollock, grouper, cod, lobster, carp, cod, pollock, bass, octopus, crab, bass, fish sticks, halibut. I said it was seafood now. Fish sticks, halibut, sardines, flounder, mahi, swordfish, trout, red snapper, tuna, mako, shrimp, tuna, whitefish, salmon, halibut, tilapia, scallop, albacore, kingfish, flounder, red snapper, walleye, Alaskan, dolphin, trout, scallop, escargot, perch, halibut, shark, tilapia, pom-pom, mussels, filet-o-fish, pretty close to mussels, octopus, dynamite, silver salmon, oysters, close, shrimp, mussels, sushi, perch, shark, calamari, blowfish, Sandman, clams, kill it. Sandman, clams. You got it, Sandy. Kill it with the clams. Clams, it is now everybody's saying clams. I think because they heard me do the mussels or something. Sandy, with clams. Jeff's like, help. I got a good one on that one. Clams was number 10 on the list. And it's the only thing that didn't sound like all the other ones were a fish. And then all of a sudden, shrimp and clams. I said, they're not going to get clams. They're never going to get clams. I know they're not going to get it. Sandy, this goes to you. By the way, tomorrow, Carlotta, I will show you your jar as to how far it's colonized, because I have your jar sitting here from last Friday, and it's probably close to ready to go out to you. So I'll get that and show it to you tomorrow. Okay, I'll pull that up and show it here. Then we'll figure about sending this. So this is for you, Sandy. Good morning, Cy. This is for you, Sandy. Sandy, what's in your box? Sandy, you've got a Pops pack, okay? You've got a cap pack. A bunch of individual caps, 2.5 grams worth. And I'm sure you do, Cy, a hardworking girl. And you get a 3-pack. First time anybody's ever gotten a 3-pack. Okay? So we got a 3-pack. We got a boopy. And we got a boop. And this is Wednesday. Tomorrow might even be a little nicer. We work our way towards Big Box Friday. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. Love you guys. Pops, peace. Scroll me out of here. It was a good day this morning. Thanks for letting us talk about virtue. And tomorrow I'll try to get back to the book. Or depending on the readings that are sent in to us by the winners today, whatever direction you guys decide we go in, that's the direction we go in. Okay? Thanks for getting on, Exception. Sandman, have a great day. Shady, you too. Lauret's Farm, Sid Hunter. Up here, I'm going to say goodbye up here real quick before I scroll down. Thank you up here on IG. Man, I'm really glad that the feed stayed through. I'll be catching you guys on the rebound. Let me close this up. Pops, peace out. And let me download. Let's see, share. Yep. T. That's pretty cool. It stayed the whole feed that time. Okay. Thank you guys. Cappy, that was hilarious today, you leg humper. Sid, have a great day. I'm just catching up with you guys. Greg and Auntie and Voodoo. And Cappy, give some flowers. Give out the flowers. Okay? Give out some flowers today. And maybe go and pick up one of these for somebody on your way home. Okay? One of you girls, I swear, if one of you girls went by and picked up one of these for your guy, wrote his name on there and said, honey, this is for you, he'd have to go get you flowers. Whiskey, Bridgie, have a great day. Mark and Lizzie and Bud Daz and Aunt and Rob and Greg and Haley and Shady, 70 likes. Killing it. Jason, Grayson, Alley Cat, Lizzie and Eric and Backwoods and Carlotta and Drake and Jason and Greg and Chris and Lizzie. Pops, peace, love. Somebody get me a good screenshot. We've got to make sure that Pops is looking like a goofball out there, okay? Good screenshot. Peace, love. Love each other out there, you guys. Be kind to one another. How's this one going to be? Be kings in your own life. Pops, peace, love, out. Nice to see you, Corey, Mamba, Auntie, Greg. See you guys. See you, Logan.